Alright, thanks for checking in at Stormtopia.com, the Stormtopia.com Facebook page and daily weather update right now. Of course, 2 batches of snow moving through the northeast today and tomorrow. First one's doing it now, and there should be plenty of intermediate snow showers that will help your amounts add up to my forecasted amounts, which, by the way, I still believe will verify. Here's the current radar imagery showing you the blue where it's snowing right now, and actually when it snows it gets colder, so your ratios are actually great while you're snowing, and then immediately after that your temps go back up. And let's talk about that right now. Look at some of these temperatures. Here's the current temperature map. You notice we're in the 20s across a lot of Pennsylvania, 30s elsewhere, but look at this. Your 20s are where you're in the precip field. From central and eastern New York through Pennsylvania back into New Jersey, and these temps are falling rapidly once you start to precipitate. Now, what is this? This is called the wet bulb effect, and the wet bulb effect is when say your temperature is 28, then snow starts falling, and your temperature falls down to 22. So you think that while you're a forecaster and the snow is approaching you and it's a couple hours away, your temperature's okay. Your temperature's 28. You think, okay, that could yield a 10 or 12 to 1 ratio. But if your temperatures fall down to 22, your ratios would be much better. I'm not doing the math here, but maybe like 18 to 1 or 20 to 1, and that would be much more conducive for snowfall. Now, these are the current temperatures. The black line is where you are below. If you're inside of the black line, you're above freezing. If you're outside, you're below. That's the current temperatures. But when you precipitate the air, this is a graphic called wet bulb temps, and this is what you would be like if you had precipitation falling. Notice all of a sudden there's no red line. The red line is across the Ohio Valley, but across the Mid-Atlantic, everyone would be snow, because you'd be below freezing. So that is the case here. The precip is going to move across the New England today. Another batch comes across northern New England tonight and tomorrow, and the ratios are going to be great, and it's just going to all add up. And I'm showing my map in a bit, but I do want to show you the total QPF. This is off the model that I believe has done the best job by far, the 3Z's to ref guidance run. Notice today we get our batch of snow in the purple areas, and then the batch comes tomorrow and tonight for the areas in blue. The darker the blue, the more snow you get. I'd say the light blues are getting an additional 1 to 3 inches with the next batch. The darker blues are getting 3 to 6 inches. Actually, I'd say the light blues might get some spots get 3 to 6 inches. We'll see. But in terms of total precipitation, I am not changing my estimates. Okay, this is a map that I put out on Friday. Okay, so I don't want to be cocky, but you know, you kind of did hear it first on Stormtopia, right? Alright, folks in the green. Like I said on Friday, okay, inch or less, just rain and snow showers. You're getting your inch or less today. Isolated spots get over an inch. Now, 1 to 3 inches at least is likely from northern Pennsylvania back into interior southern New England. That falls today. It's 3 to 6 inches across the far north country. Maybe a little bit falls today, but most of it falls this evening into tomorrow. So your final totals should add up correctly. Now, in terms of the 500 millibar pattern, where we go from there, I think immediately after the storm, a trough tries to dig into the northeast, which leads to a period of cold and cloudy conditions while you're trying to warm advect into early week across the northeast. As we make our way out to Wednesday, the warm air is just going to be way overriding and get itself all the way up into the eastern United States. We could easily hit 80 across a large portion of the U.S., and it's really going to be a fun time of it. But unfortunately, Old Man Winter's not done. We've still got plenty of cold air across Canada. We've got a trough making its way on through here by day 6. Or no, this is by day 5, right? Is this by day 5? Alright, this is by day 5. By day 5, we've got an Aleutian low, a short wave that's fed on this amplitudinous, alright? And it's starting to make a good storm of itself over the plains. That heads out by day 6. Here it is on day 6, but this, I think, the warm period here of a lowly amplified trough across a lot of the U.S. is going to be replaced by cold late February into a lot of March. Alright, I think we're just reloading the winter gun here, and once you reload the winter gun, it's going to result in a storm across this area, and then multiple storms across the rest of the United States, and then we're going to be back into winter for March, and that's the way I see things happening right now. Stay tuned and have a great day.